What do you hear when you think of the Arctic? Silence? The howling wind? The melting ice? The Arctic is actually home to over 4 million people across several different continents. We welcome you to Kaktovik, an Arctic community on the edge of the world.
When I was teaching up in the North Slope, it had a small town feel to it. Newcomers like me, it seemed standoffish at first, but I felt like I was part of the school community.
My name's Brittany Burns. I'm from Kaktovik, Alaska. I lived there until I was 18. Individualism isn't very strong up there. Like, you are a collective, so it's kind of weird for me to take myself out of that collective without disrespecting anyone older than me.
But tradition is changing.
And I think that climate change does have a huge effect on it because when the water rises and does get warmer, it wears away at the island itself.
Sometimes up to 8 feet per year, which can make navigation difficult.
Each year they have to relearn where the sand spits are. They continually have to be innovative without destroying either their equipment or the land.
The melting ice is also attracting oil companies who want to capitalize on offshore wells.
Shell backed out because it was too much of a fuss to even get anything started up there. In a village like Kaktovik, if there was an oil rig placed 10 miles offshore, it would totally kill the village and what it has now.
Opening these areas to outside interests could destroy Kaktovik's traditional way of life.
What's nice about whaling is the community aspect, because everyone else helps bring up the whale, and then they help celebrate the whale, and then they help cook the whale. So it's a very nice atmosphere of belonging.
I was casted the title of bonker, who would hit the fish over the head. I felt very outdoorsy and...
Yeah, that's an entry level.
Yeah.
Tourism is a growing business. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people dream and set their goals on visiting the Arctic and they wind up in Kaktovik.
While tourism provides a source of income for the village, it has highlighted the generational gap between the older and younger residents.
Blending is not so much easy as it was 2 generations ago. It's legally open, but then it's culturally closed. It does include a 10,000-year-old culture that has survived in a nothing situation, but they made something out of it.
And as our world becomes more globalized, the younger generations continue to face the challenge of preserving the traditions of the Arctic.